Yo, what's up, guys? Today, guys, I have sad news. No, actually, though, I do have sad news. I got banned from Rolimons, and I got banned from Trade Hangout. Not Trade Circle. Can't get banned from Trade Circle. Thank you guys for being Trade Circle. Without you guys, I could not run Trade Circle, and then you know what? I'd be banned from everything. Anyways, besides the controversy of getting banned unfairly, there are lots of trades I do in this video that I think are worth sticking around for. So I hope you guys enjoy. I got banned in Trade Hangout, and I got banned on the Rolimons Discord server. I don't think the reason is valid, and it doesn't really matter anyways, but that's definitely going to affect my trading. As you can tell, whenever I try to join Trade Hangout, yeah. It says I'm banned for being an alt of my other account, which got banned like 3 years ago. So right here, I actually got gold clockwork headphones for a 1K low ball. I think at the time it was like 4.9, so it was like a 1.1K low ball. Obviously not much has changed because this is a value item. Obviously you can tell it was 4 days ago. I've already traded off these golden clockwork headphones. I got around 800 overpay in a 3v3 like with dog pandas. I don't really know why he did this. I mean, he said, he's in the chat, so I guess he can explain for himself if he wants. Yeah, I got this trade, 800 overpay. I'm very happy with that. I mean, I get another bigger item. I got this for low ball anyway, so it's like a 2K win. After that, I traded with Highly. I got a 200 win, my black headphones. Honestly, this is like basically a 2v1 because there's like 2 bigger items than 2 smalls. Obviously, you know, Highly, that's my Pookie, so I gotta that trade. Here I just slid a bunch of items from my other account. I traded this all hollow sword. He sent me at the time, I think it was like a 200 win, but I just countered with this with Boo Visor. Not too much of a low ball, 400 win. I don't mind Ember Guardia, so definitely a big win there. After that, I traded a 2v1 for my Silverthorn Antlers. You know, I don't really like overpaying or upgrading, but I figured, you know, I can get way more on the Silverthorn Antlers, and these items aren't doing too good, so I took that. After that, I got a 500 win off my pink eye plus 150 Robux for Take a Chance and Black Iron Branches. Black Iron Branches are very high, but they've been high for a little bit, so I don't really mind it. Take a chance to take a chance. 500 win is 500 win, and I get rid of some Robux there too. After that, I traded a 3v3 for these. Honestly, I don't know if I should have done this. As you can tell by the wrap graph, it is a little bit high. I think I can trade it off or sell them before, you know, I lose out on that profit. I also got 200 overpay on my Flora Fighter. Obviously, this is dog shit demand, and these are not like terrible demand items. Like obviously the green Starface is pretty good. Summer Bowler basically cancels out the Camo Commando or Camo Cap. So this is like a 1v2 plus an ad. So honestly, that's a very good trade. And then last, I got this Shaggy for not too much. I mean, it's just a 1v1, 20 overpay. Honestly, I have 12 Shaggies, and they've usually been like way higher than 1.3, 1.35k, 1.4, 1.5, they went up like, you know, whenever they got projected. But I'm just gonna hold my hoard until it goes up like crazy, and I guess we'll see. Like, this is just disrespectful. 7,000 Robux, and I don't even get that much of a win. And you made an ad for Robux? Like, you want Robux, do you not? Bro, I'm not even gonna counter. These are awful. Last online 4 years ago. Wait, hold on. Wait, Son of Sevenless hasn't been online in 4 years, and they still have premium? Oh, they probably have the infinite premium. Anyways, Son of Sevenless is Shedletsy's all. I know that. Obviously, I know it's Shedletsky or Telemon or whoever, but all A/C, feel free to send. I want to check my trades. I don't think I have anything good inbound, but okay, I have this. I don't think it's gonna go through though. Probably not. Yo! Oh wait, never mind. I don't want that. Alright, what is this? 796? Alright, bet. Here you go. Sent this. It's like a 71 and a downgrade. Pretty good, I'd say. 160 win on my Ornate Creature? Wait, it seems like a fire downgrade. Oh, okay, it got lowballed. Or when I got LP, wait, what? Hold on. It got LPP'd, but the wrap went up even though it got LPP'd? Oh, I guess this hasn't registered yet since it's been less than 24 hours. Anyways, I'm just gonna accept this. I don't really mind it, because before the LPP, it was even less. It was only 650, so this is definitely a fat, juicy win. Where's this item? Steampunk Gorilla, there you go. And then after that, we can add this. 600 win? Yeah, there you go. Whatever. I don't really have many other trades to go through or to show.
Alright, so full quick, I know this is random and in the middle of a trading video, but I definitely gotta finally explain the full story behind my bans. I mean, I've mentioned bits and pieces here and there in live streams and in Trade Circle, but this is gonna be a real and official breakdown. And yeah, it's a bit messy. I got banned from Rolimons by Tio, and the reason, I shared a video. That's it. All I did, shared a video. What makes it even crazier is that Tio had already seen my videos before. For any new viewers, obviously I've only been on YouTube for around 6 months, So this was around the start of my, career on YouTube. So how could he have seen my videos? But the thing is that as you guys may know, considering the fact that I've been in, the Roblox community for way longer than that, and that I've owned even Trade Circle for around a year, and about twice as long as I've been, making videos. But what many of you may not know, that some of you guys do know, is that I actually used to stream on Twitch. I actually ended up switching to YouTube just to stream on YouTube instead of Twitch because I just wanted to stream, and I realized I wasn't getting any traction. So when I sent Tio my video, I expected that he knew who I was from the Twitch. But looking back on this, I mean, I could definitely understand how he thought I was someone completely new, someone random. I mean, I'm sure he wasn't subscribed to this random channel I had just made recently with, I have no idea how many subs I had at the time, but I'm pretty sure it was under 200. I cannot fully blame him for that. So at the time, I just assumed we were good. But I guess later on, he either forgot he watched it or he forgot who I was. Because out of nowhere, I was banned. Now, when I saw that ban, bro, I was hurt. Not even over the ban itself. Also, just the fact that I felt betrayed. I mean, it was only a 7-day ban. And there was nothing that could ever make me make a 7-day ban into anything worse. I wouldn't even appeal it usually, I would just understand, but in this moment, I felt completely betrayed. I thought Tio was cool with me. I thought we were on decent terms because I had known him for longer. I mean, we weren't close, we weren't tight, but we were enough to where I would expect that it wouldn't be like this. So yeah, I got emotional and I reacted. I ban evaded. I made a new account and I kept using the server. I wasn't trying to sneak in or harm anything. I just didn't want to accept that I would be forced to take a week-long break over something that, I thought this was a fan. I just wanted to continue trading, and then whenever I got banned, try to continue to get back on good terms with everybody that was involved. And you know what? Ban evading is absolutely not okay. Now that I've seen, you guys grow, the community grow, all of Trade Circle, I've come to the realization that ban evasions are just under no conditions should they ever really be allowed. Under no conditions would I ever condone ban evading. Eventually, as most ban evaders do, I got caught, obviously. And so, I tried to appeal. I go to the Rolimons support server that I've been in for years. I open the ticket thinking maybe someone would hear me, and someone would hear me out. Maybe I could explain it. Maybe I could say, I understand Tio's side. I mean, at the time I didn't. And maybe if I were to appeal now it'd be different, but this is what happened then. What happened was Bjorn got involved. Bjorn. Now, if many of you do not know who Bjorn is, honorary, respected, trade hangout staff, notable, mutual friend of Rolimon, mutual friend of Doxed. Once Bjorn got involved, he checked my accounts. He checked to see what account I use, what account is linked to Rolimons support, what account is linked to Rolimons, and what account is linked to Trade Hangout, because he is a Trade Hangout staff. Years ago, I met Merely, and some of you may not know, but Merely actually made Roblox Trade Hangout. That can be a story for another day. Anyways, whenever he had checked my Rolimons account, he had noticed that it was connected to I Never Wanted Friends at the time. Now I've changed that username to WessyTrades, but the account was I Never Wanted Friends. And as you guys know, this is my main account, so this wouldn't be suspicious. The older account that was linked to the Rolimons support server was qxwessy. My account from 3 years ago before I quit. Whenever trade holding was released, I quit. I thought trading would never be the same. I thought it was over. That account got banned from Trade Hangout right before Trade Hold came out. Back then, I was already thinking of quitting trading. The scene was just turning toxic. At least that's how I felt it. People were calling it dead, saying it was full of L's, scams, and that the trading hold would even make it worse. I believed the quote-unquote hype. I mean, everything's hyped in Rolimons anymore, but back in the day, trading was not so quote-unquote hype. I was also going through it mentally, like bad. What's wild is that it all happened right after I hit my first 500k. That was supposed to be this huge moment for me, my first real milestone. And instead of feeling proud, I felt empty. I felt like this goal that I had for so long was just something that would just be over, taken from me like that. I thought that Roblox trading wouldn't be the same, so everything that I had motivation for, I thought that I had wasted my time. So instead of feeling proud, I felt empty. I dipped from trading, and I started flipping Robux instead on RBX Flip. I will not go over this, but I do not condone gambling, and this was a gambling site. Nothing else I have to say about that, but please do not take this as advice to go and gamble, because actually this is not the happiest of stories. I ended up losing my first ever 500k I made. Then there's this one day, I'm chilling in Trade Hangout, the place I've always been to trade, and now that was my RBX Flip gambling heaven, because I just wanted to be there and show off, you know, how quickly and how sporadically my value could change, how fast I could gain. I didn't want to show off how fast I could lose, but I very clearly did whenever I lost 16 coin flips in a row. And I am not joking. If the RBX Flip website was still up, I would find, you know, I would show the proof, I would find the time, but I am not joking. I lost 16 coin flips in a row, doubling after I bet my first one. It was like 2k, I doubled to 4k, doubled to 8k, and from there I had thrown away my value. Well, not all of it. I had thrown away around half of it. The other half, I didn't want to just, you know, double again. I wasn't doubling the whole time. I wasn't doubling the whole 16 flips, but after the first 5 of losing 3k, I just wanted to double. So I lost around 250k to 300k, and I just decided that my friend Will, who actually, I mean, he is still my friend. He's a great friend, but this is whenever I donated my friend 150k. Now this is around how much I had left. After that, I had maybe 50k Robux. That after I donated him this 150k, gave my new account, I never wanted friends, 50k, and I went on to gamble. Which is why there's gambling at the beginning of this graph, which some people viewed as sus whenever I first started trading. But I think I've proven myself for now, and I appreciate you guys for giving me the chance to come back stronger than ever. Now let's get back to the story about how I got banned. I'm chilling in Trade Hangout, just standing next to my friend in game. I'm not really typing, mostly just talking in a Discord voice chat. My friend tells someone to refresh. They're confused. He says, refresh, I never wanted friends. So they refresh and they see that my value went down a lot. And it's very obvious that I'm either gambling or that I got scammed. My friend says that not Will, a different friend, that I've been gambling my limiteds. Like, bro, what? The way that he just casually said that was crazy. But the guy that my friend told, he just casually told me that he was going to do something about it. He was going to find a Trade Hangout mod and find me some trouble. So I looked back from my RBX Flip to Roblox, and right in front of me is a mod, literally standing face to face. It was like a cutscene. He didn't even have to say anything. There was no chat bubble above his avatar's head, and that's when I knew that it wasn't looking so good. I already knew what time it was. I was done. And back then, Trade Hangout was so strict when it came to gambling, because that's the reason that Roblox even inherited the trade holder system, to try to solve this problem of gambling. So of course, Trade Hangout was trying to do something about it. You didn't even have to say anything about it yourself. If someone outed you or said that, and it was more than one person saying it, then you were gone. So boom, qxwessy was banned from Trade Hangout. My main was gone. So I never wanted friends after that, and I transferred the rest of what I had left. I kept gambling, but I knew I was in a bad spot. Eventually, whenever I was down to my 10k, that's all that's left. I was like, I have 10k Robux, you know, that's like what, 20 bucks? I'm not even gonna gamble it. I've gone out sad, but let me just leave while I'm ahead. And so I left for 2 years, which is where the story continued. As you guys know, I started with 10k, and whenever I got down to 10k, that was the exact 10k that I used to come back. So later, when I came back, I actually did try to appeal. Bjorn caught me, so I said, I was trying to be honest. I DM'd Bjorn, and he was honest. He straight up said there was no shot. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter how much time has passed. I'm never getting unbanned from Trade Hangout. No redemption arc, just done. And look, I want to say this again, don't send hate to Bjorn or anyone involved, but the way I approached the appeal basically fast-tracked everything straight to the admins. Like, hey, look at this guy trying to sneak back in. Obviously, no one said that to me, but that's how it felt. Like, they were just laughing at me from behind the scenes. Like, bro, are you serious? You got banned for 7 days and ban evaded? Yeah, like, yeah, that is a little embarrassing.
Yo, highly. Yo, bro. Respectfully, how the flip? How did he even know? Nah, bro was just lurking watching the stream, I swear. He was waiting for me to talk about it. He knew, bro knew. He donated me 5K at the time, obviously the legit dropped, but still, 4.5K. Yeah, just highly wanted, man. I think he deserves all the love he gets and doesn't deserve the hate he gets. 200 overpay on my Emerald Eye. I'm gonna have to pass on that, but I will counter this. I'll do this, 400. Wait, is Frosty gonna drop? No, Frosty's chilling, okay. The last trade we did was with Dimmy. At first, it was like a 300 win. Now it's a 580 win. Aging amazingly for me. Sword pack was low when he did the trade. That's another reason I mainly wanted it. Sword pack is super good. After that, I got an 80 overpay on my Amber Emperor of the Sky. This item's pretty dog shit. Racing helmet's pretty low, and I get like, you know, some smaller items. Just a little downgrade here. I think at the time it was like a 60 win. Obviously, like these are all pretty similar items in size, so I like that a lot. Here, I got an equal upgrade and upgrade demand. Got rid of this Gucci inflated pink bag, 2 eggs, and got a sword gear that does way better. Upgrade into kindergarten cap for 100 overpay. I've had this item for like 2 months, this cornucopia, and obviously the eggs are pretty bad, so I'm pretty happy about this trade. Pretty good upgrade right there. After that, I got Frosty Fedora for a 700 low ball. This was before Shaggy ever got LPP'd, so it was like a 1.4K. It was like 3.9K for 4.5K. I'm not sure exactly what he was thinking, but it was above wrap at least, so maybe he's a wrap trader. Either way, an amazing win right there. After that, we got a 500 win on my Sapphire Evil Eye with Pink Eye, Business Cat, and the gold headphones and Heart Hat. All these are really high demand, so I mean, headphones are headphones. Eyes, it's for the Eye series, Business Cat, you know, Business Daily. After that, I got a downgrade on my Blue Tire Tortoise, got a 100 win. After that, I got another downgrade. Not too big of a downgrade, just a 1v3. These items are pretty similar in size. After that, I got a 70 overpay on my Mariah Carey. 1v3 as well. I like this trade a lot because I think I get better demand. These are more common items anyways. After that, I upgraded into 8-bit HP bar. At the time, 8-bit HP bar actually looked like it was going to raise, but still 400 overpay is not bad. I definitely like this upgrade a lot. After that, I got 80 win on my Winter Lodge Snow Globe. I have a couple of these, so I was happy to get rid of one. And then I got 2 trades off of Ember Guardia, both 100 overpays each, which is a bunch of random items, a bunch of eggs. But I did this trade with Pedro Cop. He's hoarding a bunch of these Halloween nightmares. I think if I go to his Rolimons, as you can see, he has like, you know, 56 of them, 5 on hold. So he sent me a trade yesterday. I could probably find it actually. Yeah, he sent me a trade. It was like a 300 win at the time, or I think it was like actually a 100 win. And I just countered without this Starry Sleeping Cat because it's honestly pretty low. And I countered with the Black Iron Branches, which are actually pretty high, and they're less value. Man, I got a really nice win there. Thank you, Pedro. After that, did a trade with Doc where I got an 80 win on my Neon Bombastic Animal hoodie. Definitely not too bad. Pretty happy with that trade. And finally, the last trade I did last night was the Living Art of the Scream for Winter Warrior. Just a 400 win 1v1. I checked out this item and it's actually like pretty low compared to what it usually is, and like this is like around what it usually is. So a 400 win plus like an item that's pretty low. I like that a lot. After this, I got rid of peaked Black Iron Branches for a peaked Guardia and Exile. 130 win. I think it's worth the risk. I think, you know, they're both peaked enough that it kind of cancels out. And then obviously we did these trades on stream. But yeah, bro. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to send out my own trades. Check my counter. Okay, bet. Here's the counter. Yeah, 350 is just not enough, man. It's not enough. You saw it, but it's not enough. After that, we have this trade. Gucci Queen. Sold for 275,000. Man. Okay, I'm just gonna take this. I think it's you know, these items are pretty similar. 100 win. I'll take it. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I want more overpay. I'll counter this. I got you. You have a lot of Shaggies. Yeah. I guess I can just do like this. 70. Yeah, that should be fine. Counter back. 300? Nah, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do like 800 Robux. I'll do that. 400 win? Yeah, I'll do that for sure. Pieman1246. This was my account from 2013 or 2012? 2013 until 2017. For 4 years, I was 7 to 11 years old. 11 years old, you know what I'm saying? Dressed pretty, you know, pretty swag. I got the drip going. 175 Robux. I don't know why it's not letting me counter. Here. This is what I'll do. I can do this. Got this trade. I don't know if I did this in the stream or not. I think I did, so I'm just gonna leave it. But I got this. It was 100 win at the time of me doing the trade because these are both like 1.2k. But now it's like basically an equal upgrade. Obviously, I like the egg upgrade. You know, whatever. 80 overpay. 4v1. Amazing. I like tiny tank egg. Got another downgrade. 200 overpay. This item is pretty bad. I don't know. I'm not 1000% confident in this trade I did, but I did end up doing it. It hasn't been under 1k since December, so I think we can just value it at 1.1k. It's fine. I can probably trade it away. Either way, I also got this trade, equal upgrade into Silverthorn Antlers. Whenever I woke up this morning, I saw this trade. It was 2 8-bit extra lives. It was actually 300 overpay, but now they sent me better. So when this rejected whenever I woke up, so then they sent me better, and then I took that. Actually, it's 100 overpay, but still definitely amazing upgrade into value here. Here, I got rid of all my stable small projected items that are just marked. I got each of these for around like, I got this one for like 2k low ball and this for like 1.5k. So I'm definitely making some good profit here. You know, low bought it for 1.5k. I think I did pretty good here, flipping all my projected items. I also got rid of these recycled wings and this egg that I've had since it was like 160. So, you know what I'm saying? Basically project flipped it to that. And then last here, I got a 200 overpay on my blue 8-bit antlers from Doc Pandas. Definitely not too shabby. I think this is about what this item gets. It's down like a little bit. I got them at 2.5, but still like 150, about what it gets. If you guys did like this video and you want to see more, I recommend checking out my channel. And you know, this isn't just self promo because lots of work goes in behind the scenes, both in Trade Circle and with Playful and Dimmy. They are two of the best editors in the Roblox trading scene, and I am very grateful to be working with them and having them on my team, but they cannot succeed if I do not succeed. So make sure you guys watch all the recent videos, go shout out to them, and join up Trade Circles so you can ping them and say, you guys are great.
And I just want to say this again real quick before we go. Please don't send any hate to Bjorn or anyone else involved in the bans. I don't agree with how everything went down or how the community always works, but I get the way that things happened. The way I handled stuff back then definitely did not handle my case. And sometimes you fumble, and the whole community just watches it happen. But I'm still here, and I'm still learning, and I'm still trading, and we've got Trade Circles, so I don't need Trade Hangout. If you stuck around this long, I seriously appreciate you. Drop a like if you learned something, or if you just like hearing the real side of trading. Subscribe if you're not already, because there's definitely more crazy stories and trading tips that are on the way. And yeah, the next part, I mean, you guys are going to want to stick around for part 10 of this trading series. I'm not sure if it'll exactly be the next video, but I know you guys want to stick around because let's just say the person who threw me under the bus ends up flipping the bus over like Superman. Y'all know that scene from where Superman flips over the bus? Happy trading, everyone.